Hey guys, what's up? This is the Demon Corpse, and today we'll be talking about the is it worth $40 Metroid Prime Remastered for the Nintendo Switch? I would say no, actually, and hear me out. I know some of you guys are gonna be probably all mad. Yes, it is. It is worth the $40. Well, hear me out. I think they're going to be doing a trilogy of. They're going to re-release the trilogy at some point. I know some people were expecting that Nintendo Direct that they were going to do a trilogy, but by looks of it, they're going to release them separately first. Then, when Metroid Prime 4 is announced, they're going to announce, hey, for those people who waited, here's a trilogy all on one cartridge as a steelbook, as like for the Wii versions. And maybe they could add something that would get people to buy the trilogy. Like it comes with the GameCube versions of Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and the Wii versions all together in this one definitive edition. That's going to get people all mad, but for the people who waited, it will probably be like around $60, and I would say that is a good price, in my opinion. That is worth the $60, or even the $70. I know that's a little too much, but they're adding the first three games and the Wii and GameCube versions as well, but more like upgrade. I know some people are like, no, they're not going to do that, or you never know, they could. And some people say, no, it won't, it should be $60. But hear me out, there are differences with each version if you actually watch those videos on YouTube of the original GameCube, the Wii version, and and the Switch version. I don't know why I couldn't think of Switch, but there are differences. Like the Metroid Prime Remastered is a remake remaster. And what does that mean? A remake remaster is the game you played back then, but the same game, but just remade. It's the same game, but everything is the same, but more like textured and more looks better. As for the a remaster, it's the original version that you played, but upscaled and on a new physical cartridge. That's a remaster. A remake is a reimagining. That's a remake. I don't know why people get confused, and I probably made you guys even more confused, but that's how I see it. It's hard to say in words, but think of the Gears of War from 2006 that they made backwards compatible and they remastered it. You could say that's a remaster under the Xbox One X's where the Xbox is backwards compatibility. And then there's the Gears of War Ultimate Edition. When you look at both versions, they look the same, but one is a remake remaster and the other one is just the original copy but remastered with backwards compatibility. That's what I mean. It's really confusing, but you could say Final Fantasy VII Remake is a reimagining of Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy VII is a remaster of the original PS1 port that was released on all platforms that you can think of in today's society. That's the difference. I could see that happen with Metroid Prime Trilogy, but I don't think they will go that far. I think they're just going to re-release all three versions as a remake remaster in like a steelbook type of design cartridge and sell it for $60 and get a bunch of money because they know people would buy that version even if they bought the first Switch versions that were released. And it's nuts to me, like Metroid Prime, like remastered for the Switch, is so dang expensive right now. Like it's I know that there's issues with printing the physical copy, but the game shouldn't be that expensive now. And I know some people are thinking, oh, this is Nintendo doing the whole like, oh, it's going to have a very small print release. I don't think so. That's the thing. If they were going to do that, they would announce it like what they did with Super Mario All Stars, and that game you can find for $60 still, just because it's pre-owned, just because it's not that difficult to find because there's like a many copies out there, and you can buy a dang EU copy region free for cheaper probably. But you get my point. If they were going to make this a small print release, they would have announced it, but they didn't. So just be hopeful you'll find a copy somewhere at a GameStop or a Best Buy. It's not going to be that difficult to find. It's just right now, it's just I don't know, it's one of those weird occasions how Nintendo does things well. They say, oh, we're about to release it today digitally, but tomorrow it's gonna come out, and it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the copy, and then everyone goes to the pre-order section at the floodgates and pre-order too many damn copies to sell online, and then We have copies for like 80 to 100 bucks or even 70 for no reason at all. It's still new. If it was minted, maybe, but still though, come on people. Come on. But is it worth the 40 bucks? I would say for people who do want to get it. But for people who are patient like me, just wait. They're going to make like a steelbook edition, I believe, at some point, and those games are going to probably go down in price a little, not that much, but maybe like 10 bucks. I would say maybe around Black Friday ish. So if you want to wait that long, you're not missing out, people. You're not. Like, you can emulate the original versions on a dang emulator, for crying out loud, or even on your phone. Like, let's be honest here. But or even on the Series S, actually, if you think about it. But that's about all. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want to support me, go to my Odyssey channel. That's where I try to post everything, and I would say it's my main platform, even if BitChute has more subscribers, and just how it is, sadly. But that's about all. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you, scavengers.